Good morning. Welcome to the Master Builder Show. I am your host, Jim Gibson. Today's show is sponsored by the First National Bank of Weatherford. I am a graduate master builder certified by the National Association of Home Builders and a member of the Green Building Council. And our talk today is going to be the builders that built Casa. And we've got some announcements to make prior to that. I would like to thank M&N Structural Moving, which helped me move the castle that we built all the way through Weatherford, and his name is Greg Minnick, and Roger Herrera is one who rode on top of the castle and moved all the wires for me out of the way. We had the help of Weatherford Police Department and Weatherford Utilities also. I'd like to thank all of them for all their help in getting me there. And we'd also, let's see, we've got...
Oh, wait a minute.
You had some other announcements.
I have to do my 2 cents worth, too. Well, because we have that wonderful castle out there, and I decided I have much better ideas than talent. So we came up with a coat of arms to put up. And I got a really terrific picture of a dragon and decided it was too much for me to paint. And I went to Weatherford Florist, who also has the sign shop. And she has done the dragon for me to put on the shield.
And she did some pennants for us.
She did the pennants, she did swords, she did crowns, she did the dragon, and she said it is definitely a royal dragon because it was a royal pain. And I want to thank Weatherford Florist.
All right. I've got some guests here. We've got all the builders. Well, we don't have all of them, but we've got several builders here that have built playhouses for Casa. And we have them on display here at the Super Save, and they'll be on display from April 12th to April 26th. And we've got Adami Custom Homes. Is that pronounced correct, Andrew? All right. And Andrew Adami, I guess you're the president?
Yes.
All right. And we've got Mark Farmer Custom Homes, and we've got Mark Farmer. Hello, Mark.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fantastic, thank you.
All right. We've got MHD Construction Incorporated and Mac Davis. Hello, Mac.
Good
How
morning.
are you this morning? And we've got Clint Jarrett. You're what, CJ Construction?
That's correct. Thanks for having us.
All right. Why would anybody want to build a playhouse for Casa? Mark, you want to start with you?
Well, I guess the question would be, why wouldn't you? I think we stepped up to do it because I'm a firm believer in giving back to the community. That's where we make our money, and we feel like we should give back in any way that we can. Casa in particular is so directed to the children here with real specifics.
Right.
Excuse me. Instead of just giving to a blanket organization, if you will, we felt it was important to try to give to the things that where the rubber meets the road,
right,
as efficiently as possible, and we felt like Casa was that ticket.
Andrew, what about you?
Yeah, we're the same way. We believe in giving back to the community, and the children are innocent in this deal and deserve the best. So any way we can help the children out, we'd like to do that.
David Carter Custom Homes helped you, didn't he, Clint?
Yeah, that's
or did
correct.
You help him? Which way was that?
It was 50-50. I'm about half his age, so.
So you guys did the work? Is that what you're telling me?
Both of us together, we did the whole thing together by ourselves, painting everything.
See which ones you built. I don't know whose house is what.
We did the Hannah's Playhouse.
All right, Hannah's Playhouse.
It's the pink one.
That's
Can't
Hannah's
miss it.
Boutique, isn't it?
Yeah. It's the
Montana.
boutique.
Yeah, it's Hannah, Montana.
Yeah, the boutique and cafe or coffee shop.
Mark, which one did you build?
I built the barn.
You built the barn, one with the rooster head on the front of it there.
I did, and well, thanks to my framer, Hinkser Construction, I built the barn.
Andrew.
We did the Noah's Ark.
Noah's Ark
this year.
And Julie Laughlin Home Builders will be here shortly. She's going to be sitting in with us, and they did a bank, I think, didn't they?
Yeah, the bank.
And what'd you do, Jim?
Oh, I did the castle.
Really? I didn't see that. Where was that?
Well,
So now we can start telling the truth about these playhouses, right?
all right. The thing is when you start building these things, you really don't know how much. You don't realize how much work goes into them when you just start. I mean, we built the mushroom home last year, and of course, I waited until about the last minute to start and worked straight through. And same way with this year. I mean, y'all started kind of in advance, didn't you, Clint?
Yeah, David and I, we really got an early jump on it, and that's why we really put the finish on it that we would. But if we hadn't, we'd have been down to the wire.
Well, I think we started, 2 weeks before the deadline? Something like that, 2 weeks before the deadline.
The castle's not finished.
Well, I know we're going to be working on that today, and I guess we'll be working on it periodically forever. Up until the time it's raffled off. And these raffle tickets are on sale every day from 10 to 6, I believe it is. And there's a little building down there that's labeled, I guess, Casa for Casas, or Casa's Casa. And you can purchase your tickets there, and I believe they're $5 a piece, or they're about, you get 6 for $25, correct?
Yep, that's right.
And it's a good cause, people, and these buildings took a lot of time to build. We've got quite a bit of money in them. Or I guess most of the stuff has been donated, but they've got money in them. And you can win one for $5. And it goes to a good cause, and every dollar goes to Casa. We don't take any of them. I know you got some comments to make, Gene.
Comments? My understanding of why you guys all build these houses is so you can see who does the better job. So Jim keeps referring to this as a competition. You don't feel competitive.
No, absolutely
none whatsoever.
You're all builders here in Weatherford?
Yes, ma'am.
Is this the only show that I bring all my competition in here? Is that smart? Is that smart?
Well,
it's that good a cause.
Are you going to introduce Julie?
Julie Laughlin just walked in with Laughlin Home Builders.
Laughlin Home Builders. It's great to be here.
You are the Casa lady, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a member of the board of Casa, and then I'm also an advocate, and kind of worked with a whole bunch of people to get Casas for Casa together for a great fundraising event, and really appreciate all the other builders who committed time and resources to building those playhouses. I really appreciate it.
And we're missing one builder, actually, and that's Greg Hubbard, right?
Oh,
and
yeah.
I think
he's supposed to show up, so maybe I won't be the latest one.
And they're Old World Classic homes, is it?
Old World Classic.
Old World Classic.
And theirs is the 2-story house.
Yes, the blue house.
All right, we've got to take a break. We'll be back here in a couple of minutes.
Did you know that some of the best home builders in the entire nation are right here in Parker County? Hello, everyone. This is Lynn Bearden, president of First National Bank of Weatherford. Our lenders believe your family deserves the best when it comes to your dream home. First National Bank is proud to support the Master Builder Show on QXFM. First National Bank in Weatherford has been building homes in Parker County since 1880. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
YourCircleOfWealth.com. A recent study by one of the world's largest financial institutions estimates that over 90% of baby boomers will not retire financially independent. We have prepared a financial report entitled Your Circle of Wealth. Learn how changing the way you manage your money can dramatically increase your wealth. To get a copy, you may go to www.yourcircleofwealth.com and enter the passcode Gibson, Gibson. That's YourCircleOfWealth.com.
Fort Worth Lighting, serving the building professional in Parker, Wise, Palo Pinto, and surrounding counties. Services include planned takeoff, site walkthrough, and delivery. For an appointment with a Fort Worth Lighting consultant, the number is 817-597-6320, or the website is fortworthlighting.com. Again, it's 817-597-6320 for Fort Worth Lighting.
North Texas Basements, 817-770-2768. With over 30 years of experience in residential construction, add extra living area, storm protection, and extra room that will be easy to heat and cool without needing a large piece of ground to build on. Think about having a basement in your next home. North Texas Basements, 817-770-BSMT or 817-770-2768. Gibson Home Builders Incorporated, 2401 Zion Hill Road, Weatherford, Texas, 682-429-2116. We specialize in homes to suit each and every individual that expects special attention. We help design, finance, and close on every home we build. We use green building techniques in all of our homes. You can contact Jim at masterbuildershow.com. Gibson Home Builders Incorporated, Weatherford, 682-429-2116. Welcome back to the Master Builder Show. I am your host, Jim Gibson. Today's show is sponsored by the First National Bank of Weatherford. I've got several builders here with me today that built playhouses for Casa. I've got Andrew Adami, correct?
That's correct.
All right. I have a hard time with your last name. Well, I looked at it and I want to pronounce it. Adam I.
That's correct.
I got Mark Farmer.
Yes, sir.
Got Julie Laughlin. I got Clint Jarrett. And I've got Mac Davis with MHD Construction. Mac, get it. You don't have a microphone.
No.
Well,
You can share mine.
you can share. Okay. Yeah, Mac does remodeling throughout. I'm sure you've seen his truck. He's parked around. He did. You did the
Mary Martin's house.
Mary Martin's house. And,
I have wanted that house for so long.
Oh yeah, she wanted me to buy it
now.
back when it first came up for sale. And,
Yeah, but the plumbing truck was parked out front when it was up for sale, and you wouldn't even go through for an open house.
No.
Oh no, I build them.
Fortunately, none of our playhouses have plumbing, so you don't have any issues.
But one of them has electricity.
Yeah, the Hubbard's
House has porch lights.
porch lights and an inside light also. So
nice.
they're raising the bar for all of us for next year.
You did.
I think we're going to have wireless connectivity in ours next year. So.
I was thinking about running some ribbon lights around.
Ribbon lights,
Yeah, or the rope lighting.
Yeah.
But Julie, your husband asked me to bring my horse out and tie him out in front of your back.
Right.
On a
'cause
hitching post.
Ours is an old timey bank, and we do have a hitching post in the front, so we could bring a horse. Although if it got spooked, it may drag the whole playhouse.
It's a miniature horse. It couldn't do much of anything. He's the size of a Great Dane. He's not going to do anything.
And we do have to say thank you to First National Bank, who sponsored our playhouse, and we really appreciate all of the sponsors and all of the subcontractors who took time to donate funds and supplies to build the playhouses, because if you look at the playhouses, they're worth, I think, minimum about $2,000. So, and then they go up from there, depending on how materials they were. They were a castle made out of insulation foam, quite a bit more. So.
And I have to thank all my people that I had BASF furnish all the foam this year. Mm-hmm. And Steve Croft of Croft Foam Insulation, he is an artist. Mm-hmm. He does a lot of work for the Dallas Science Museum, and so he makes these castles and rocks and all sorts of things. So when he comes over and does mine, they're not quite as good as what they do over there, but
or as big.
Or as big.
And another thing, Mark, inside his barn, tell us about the guy that painted the inside of your barn. It's a motorcycle. He paints motorcycles.
He is I guess you'd call him a motorcycle artist. Does custom painting, I think primarily probably on Harley Davidsons. And I wish I had his name. He's a good friend of our framer who framed our playhouse for us, and lives close to him, and asked him to donate his services, which he was more than happy to do. Knew about the organization, was happy to jump in, and wouldn't even sign it. He typically signs his art, and he said, "You know what, this is for charity, and I don't need my name on it. I'm going to let you have it."
He did a fabulous job.
Well, yeah,
it's terrific.
great.
It's really, if you get by, be sure and look inside the barn, because that's...
because he painted a bunch of farm animals, didn't he?
That's correct,
Pig
yeah.
and ducks and stuff like that.
Spider looks like Charlotte's Web.
It is, yeah. It's
very
really cute. It's you haven't done it justice until you've looked inside.
Right.
And what other people helped you out with your house? Barn.
Quarles Lumber and Builder's First Source both donated materials to us. Michelle Ramsey with Keller Williams, who we use as a real estate agent, gave us some financial donation for some of the... It's amazing how many little things add up when you start tricking those out. And they gave us a financial donation along with the title building of Parker County, which is the first American title company. Were so kind to donate just for all cash. So that finished taking care of our incidentals.
And there's plenty.
Andrew, what about you?
We had Stock Building Supply. They furnished all the material and actually the location. We built the ark at the lumber yard there in Hazlitt.
Well, that was convenient.
Yes, very convenient. And then they were able to load it with the forklift and on the lumber truck and have it delivered. So we'd like to definitely thank them, and also Arrowhead Stair and Trim. They helped finish trimming it out. So they did a great job of stepping up and helping us with that.
Julie.
First National Bank of Weatherford, which thank you very much for donating and giving us the idea also, because we did Yvonne gave me little pictures of what Weatherford used to be like, and so we took some artistic license and made an old-timey bank. It's got a little teller window in it, so we really appreciate that. And then Sherwin-Williams, it was the painter. Our trim guy, Mark Steger, did all of the construction, and I supervised, so that scared him to death. And then my daughter and I actually painted it. So, and when we got close to finishing, and it was right at the end, our painter, Steve Gonzalez, came in and finished all the trim and cut work.
Clint.
Fort Worth Lumber donated the main materials for the box frame, and then Sherwin-Williams donated all the paint. We also had United Mirror and Glass donated Lexan because we didn't really want to use any glass in the structure.
Right. And it looks great.
Thank you. And then we had some funds donated by Plains Capital Bank, as well as Alamo Electrical and Texas Lighting.
All right. Let's see. Who helped me? I'm the
cleanup lady.
Yeah, you're
cars in the front yard.
We had Henson's Lumber.
Yeah.
Furnished all the lumber. We had Home Depot rental helped me tremendously in furnishing the spray rig for the gun. I couldn't find a painter. I ended up painting it myself. But they
so creative.
They did. They did me a real good job on the price that they gave me to rent the equipment. Plus, it had 25 gallons worth of paint on that thing, and
wow.
They helped me out there, and that was Home Depot. And, of course, Steve Croft Foam Insulation, did all the foam work. And Mark Steger and Ray of Steger Construction framed it. And I don't remember the other little gentleman's name that works with Mark. There were three of them.
I just say, hey, buddy. So, hey, you, look at this, and that's about it.
We've got to take another break. We'll be back here in a couple of minutes.
Did you know that some of the best home builders in the entire nation are right here in Parker County? Hello, everyone. This is Lynn Bearden, president of First National Bank of Weatherford. Our lenders believe your family deserves the best when it comes to your dream home. First National Bank is proud to support the Master Builder Show on QXFM. First National Bank in Weatherford has been building homes in Parker County since 1880. Member, FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Are you having a construction-related issue? Do you need a construction attorney? If so, you may call the law firm of Kelly M. Davis and Associates. Kelly's family background in the construction industry has led to her focus in construction litigation, with over 9 years of experience practicing construction law in and around the metro area. For more information, you may visit www.kmdalegal.com, or you may call 972-434-8009. That's 972-434-8009.
KMDA's principal office is located in Louisville, Texas.
Alamo Appliance, 100 South Riverside Drive in Fort Worth, has been dedicated to serving your needs in kitchen appliances for over 35 years. They offer Genair, KitchenAid, Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and many others. Their experienced sales staff will help you make the right decisions at the right time. That's Alamo Appliance, 817-531-2701. Once again, that's Alamo Appliance, 817-531-2701.
Fort Worth Lighting, serving Parker, Wise, Palo Pinto, and surrounding counties with a selection of interior and exterior lighting fixtures. They also have ceiling fans, mirrors, and vanities in all sizes. A lighting consultant will help you with your decisions. For an appointment with a Fort Worth Lighting consultant, the number is 817-597-6320, or the website is fortworthlighting.com. 817-597-6320 for Fort Worth Lighting.
Gibson Home Builders Incorporated, 2401 Zion Hill Road, Weatherford, Texas, 682-429-2116. We specialize in homes to suit each and every individual that expects special attention. We help design, finance, and close on every home we build. We use green building techniques in all of our homes. We can contact Jim at masterbuildershow.com. Gibson Home Builders Incorporated, Weatherford, 682-429-2116. Welcome back to the Master Builder Show. I am your host, Jim Gibson. Today's show is sponsored by the First National Bank of Weatherford. I have most of the builders here that built the playhouses for Casa this year. David Carter, he went down to his ranch down south.
He's on vacation.
Yeah,
he just wore him out.
He took off. Yeah, we wore him out building that thing, me and him alone.
Clint's here, and Clint Jarrett is the one that helped him. I need to finish thanking all the people that helped me out. There was also, I had donations from Marino Plumbing. I had Benefit Light Financial, and YourCircleOfWealth.com. And who else?
You know, on the
and me.
Oh yeah.
If you go to the website casaofparkercounty.com and click on the Casa for Casa icon, there is actually a web page for each one of the builders, and on that web page it shows all the people that donated time or effort or material. So if we forget anybody, and we can go there and look at it. My husband, Don, just called and told us that we do need to thank Thomas Loa for Loa on Funds. He took time out to be there to unload all of the playhouses, and we so appreciate him just sitting and waiting and then getting those things off, and just having such a great attitude about it.
Yeah, because I wouldn't have been able to
without his help. Thank you, Thomas.
And let's see.
One of the other things that I wanted to bring up because of this group is that Parker County is very fortunate to have a group of builders, registered builders. You know, at the opening of every show, Jim goes into a dialogue about the TRCC and registered builders and education requirements, quality standards. And Parker County is very fortunate to have y'all.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
And you're all working on your graduate masters or your certified masters. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Yes. Don just got his graduate master builder.
Yeah, I wanted to congratulate him. I was the only one in Weatherford with a graduate master, and I'm still the only one because y'all live in Lipan.
Our office is in Weatherford. So.
Oh, okay.
Okay, split hairs anymore.
Yeah, and we're also members of the Parker County Builders Association. In fact, I think everybody here
all of us are on the board.
And that was really great that I didn't leave the board meeting. I presented the opportunity and left the board meeting with all of the houses being spoken for. So that speaks a lot about how we care about the community and what we want to do to give back, because we appreciate how much Parker County has embraced us and our building. And we just want to stay here for a long time and keep on serving the community and our customers.
Well, like Gene said, we've got probably one of the, I guess, best builders out here as far as being involved with the associations.
Yes.
Getting
great attendance.
Yeah, getting educated, staying current on all the new technologies.
And there's a level of respect amongst you that is not universal, that you are all individual businesses. You are effectively competitors, but there is a level of respect and support that is really impressive. I've always noticed that even though the rest of you don't build a house as well as Jim does.
Hey. Okay, wait just a minute.
Yeah, it's my show. I got to get my plug.
There's more of us.
Get off of Jim. Get off of him right now.
Well, I've called I called Don a lot and asked him his opinion on things, and I called David Carter and Clint Jarrett, and we talk about our subs we use. If somebody loses, like a painter or electrician or a AC guy, we call each other and find out who they're using, how they're, and get their references from, I guess, people that actually use the people. And it works out real well, because I don't think of any of them as competitors. I have no competition.
But
a lot of ego.
Yeah, I'm hearing some ego there. Also, a lot of us have homes in the spring tour, which that is starting this coming weekend, and we will
You have to explain whose spring tour is this?
Spring tour. This is the Greater Fort Worth Builders Association spring tour, and it encompasses, I believe, 5 counties. And so, a lot of us in here have homes in the spring tour. And there is a magazine, a spring tour magazine, that you can pick up in Parker County at Parker County Flooring. And then we're also going to have some of the magazines at the Casas for Casa ticket sales office. So you can come by there and pick up a spring tour magazine.
And the ticket sales office is where?
It is at Super Save on Main Street. I think it's 1314 South Main. And we'll have those there. And I think we've got houses out at Sugar Tree and 7R Ranch, and just in various locations. And
we have ours in Hazlet at 13101 Willow Crossing and Willow Springs Ranch. It's number 42 in the magazine.
All right.
For the spring tour magazine.
Model homes that people can come out, tour, and buy.
Yes, and finish.
Yes. Emphasis on the buy.
Buy, please.
Yes.
And they believe they're all finished. I think the requirement this year to be in the spring tour is that they had to be completed. In the years past, you could enter a house at frame stage, and having gone to a few of those, it's just not a lot of fun walking through a frame stage house with nails and lumber scattered.
Well, I thought you could still enter them, but they weren't judged.
You can still enter. There's quite a few of them actually that are on the tour that are not finished yet.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I think in the subdivision that I'm in, mine may be the only one finished. Everything else is
unfinished.
Yeah, trim and cabinets
right.
maybe painted, bricked, where they can still see the home and have time to pick stuff out if they wanted to.
Oh, that's a good idea.
But for the judging to win an award or so forth, it did have to be finished.
Explain the judging. Who's judging your homes?
There are out-of-town judges.
Independent
professionals, and they have a certain criteria that they use, and there's a point system. And so each of the houses is scored on the same point system, so there's fairness in that judging. So,
and when actually does it start?
It will start Saturday.
This coming Saturday.
11, I believe it starts at 11 and goes to 7, Saturday and Sunday this weekend, and then the following 2 weekends, it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So you've got 3 weekends to get to all the houses and see what everybody's done, and pick one out to buy.
Come to Sugar Tree with your golf clubs.
Yes.
View our homes and enjoy a wonderful
round.
Yes, there's a community pool. Yeah.
And a community center also, so you can have parties out there, and a beach volleyball court and a beautiful golf course. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, they do have some nice greens out there. They've got a nice facility, and I guess do you have anything in the spring tour this year, Clint?
No, I don't this year.
I don't either.
Relax.
That's right. Take it
go
easy.
See all the other houses.
Yeah, go look at y'all's.
Check them out. Take pictures.
And I would encourage all of you builders to spend time at Casa. And that was really the fun of it all, is to have people come out and see your house and to get acquainted. So if anybody's looking for a builder for their new home, this is the time to get a little FaceTime, comfortably, casually, with builders in the area.
Yeah, every one of the builders out that have a house out there needs to also leave some cards.
Yeah, there'll be cards out there for each of the builders
at the ticket office there, and that way, if anybody wants to talk to them, then they can get cards right there.
We have cards for them.
And if somebody wants to buy one of the playhouses, can any of the builders build another one just like it?
We can.
Yeah, it's going to be expensive.
Yeah, there was no profit in those numbers we were talking about a minute ago. So
profit. There was no labor charged. It was
no labor.
Right. It's all material costs, and they're expensive. But somebody just might want a castle, or a bank, or a Hannah Montana, or an Ark, or a...
Well, I had several people ask me to build a mushroom last year.
Yeah, but
and as soon as I told them it'd be about $6,000 to $7,000, they said, "Well, never mind. It's not that pretty."
The Casa website also has links to all the builders' websites. If you click on their page, and their name, then you'll go right to their website. So it's several ways to get in touch.
Links to the sponsors' website.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Have we gotten pictures up yet of all the houses?
I've got pictures. They should be in the Star Telegram next Friday, and then we're also seeing if we can get them all back here in the Weatherford Democrat. If y'all are listening, please. And then we'll have pictures on the website here this week. So I've got pictures going in.
I don't want to take any more of mine until we get all the artwork done on it. So,
okay.
Yeah,
so I'll hold off.
Hold on. Well, we're going to be pretty well finished today. I hope.
And Noah has to start his flood.
Yeah, Noah has some animals.
Yeah, we've got some
animals.
We got some little,
Uh-huh.
elephant and giraffe to put in there yet.
Okay.
All right. I guess most of us here are Energy Star builders also, aren't we?
Yes.
So that's another plus with the people here in I guess the builders in Weatherford, that we're kind of staying green.
Right. Well, one of the benefits of being part of the Builders Association is getting that Green Builder certification that's just been introduced, and so I think most of us here are looking at that option.
Right. That's just going to cost me more.
That's right.
Every certification, but yeah, that's the only way to be, I guess, recognized above your competitors. I don't, like I said, I don't consider y'all competitors. I consider y'all peers, and I push education as much as I can to everyone, and it is well worth it, people. If you're out there and you're a builder and you're not registered, you need to get registered. You need to get educated, because the fines have gotten very, very stiff. And TRCC is getting teased, and it's $1,000 a day up to $100,000 per offense. So
we'd have to build a whole lot of playhouses for that one.
yeah, you would. Yeah, you would. But you need, like I said, make sure if you're hiring a builder or a remodeler, make sure that they are registered, and you can find out if they're registered by going to the TRCC website. And you can go to my website, masterbuildershow.com, and I have a link straight to TRCC, and you can check out your builder there and make sure he is registered and see if he's got any complaints against him.
Yeah, he or she.
He or she, yeah, that's right. You are the president of Laughlin Home Builders, aren't you?
Yeah.
I thought you
Do y'all
were.
have websites?
Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
And you have samples of your homes up on your website? What's your web address?
My web address is Mark
Who
Farmer.
are you?
I am Mark Farmer. You can go to markfarmercustomhomes.com, or if you want to shorten that, markfarmer.com. We'll also get you there.
Ours is Adami Custom Homes. That's ADAMI for Jim.
There you go.
But it's AdamiCustomHomes.com.
And you have samples of your homes?
Samples of the homes, pictures,
and what
photo
are your
gallery.
credentials? Or what are you, Mark?
I have completed all the requirements for a certified graduate builder.
Excellent. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, and I'm working on my.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm. And Don's graduate master builder, and I'm working on certified graduate builder. I took my bar exam, so that was
Excellent. Excellent.
And what's your website?
It is LaughlinHomeBuilders.com. So you can go there and see pictures of our houses, opportunities.
Clint, are you anything?
We don't currently have a website. We're in talks of getting one. I was talking to Dave about that just the other day, actually.
Did Dave have one?
Yeah, David's got one. It's DavidCarterCustomHomes.com.
Okay.
And he does have pictures of homes.
He does have
on his
pictures of
also.
his current homes and everything.
Graduate builder?
No, I don't believe he is.
Not yet.
Not yet.
You know, we're
He
trying
will.
to-
He will after he hears this.
Yeah, I guess he's going to have to. We're all going to have to be now.
And what about Mac?
Mac.
Quietly standing in the
Yeah.
background.
Having one constructed.
You built, or your website?
Yes.
All
and
right.
as a restorer,
Yes.
is there graduate certification for restorers?
They're certified graduate remodeler.
There's
Or,
historical
yeah.
with the Texas Historic Commission,
And that
which is a 3-year minimum of actually working on historical project.
that's what
So
you
can
are?
get in, yes.
Excellent. What's it called specifically?
That's
What's
the
the
Texas
title?
Historic Commission.
And you are certified, you're licensed?
I'm just a TRCC member and also registered with
Registered.
the Texas.
And we're going to do a segment. Mac and I are going to do a segment coming up two Tuesdays from now. I guess I can't remember what date that is.
Restoring.
About restoring. Yeah, there's
And I love these
remodeling
houses
and then there's
and
restoring. And
Yes.
restoring is a big thing because you can't buy all the materials just at any local place when you're restoring things. Can you?
No, there's only a few places.
I thought there was, and there's some specialty items that you order that I guess can run up pretty expensive, right?
They do. And most of it's custom built if you have to match it.
Right. But, What?
The other thing about today that we're going to be running a special segment at the end of this show from Attorney Kelly Davis, about the TRCC and its requirements, because I'm sure everybody's heard the ads on television about how a builder is offering this special warranty on the entire structure for 10 years and how exciting, and he's the only one doing it. And the basics
It's a law.
Yeah.
It's the law
have
now.
to.
Yes.
It's
And
one.
we keep saying that. That's not a special deal. Everybody has to.
Yeah, what kind of, that's what big question we get last. What kind of warranty do you offer? Well, you can offer a third party type warranty like 210 or structured. And, or you have to, mandatory by state, you've got to offer 1 year on craftsmanship, 2 years on all mechanicals, and 10 years on your structure.
That includes if you are not a registered builder in the state of Texas and you build a house for yourself and then you decide to sell it, then you're still under those requirements to cover that house. So it doesn't cover just TRCC builders. It's anybody that builds a house in the state of Texas.
And we would sincerely hope that everybody does get registered. We're really pushing that very hard so that the standard, the quality level in the state comes way up, and the fly-by-nights go back to Florida where they came from.
Well, builders got a bad name from a lot of builders and remodelers especially. Had people coming in, taking money and running, and having no credibility at all, and that just hurt the rest of us here that are registered. And I think this is a good thing. TRCC is a good thing, and we needed it. We've needed it for a long time.
And a professional association, too, to find that your builder's caring enough about his industry that he's in a professional association.
We've got to take another break. We'll be back here in just a few minutes.
Did you know that some of the best home builders in the entire nation are right here in Parker County? Hello, everyone. This is Lynn Bearden, president of First National Bank of Weatherford. Our lenders believe your family deserves the best when it comes to your dream home. First National Bank is proud to support the Master Builder Show on QXFM. First National Bank in Weatherford has been building homes in Parker County since 1880. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Are you looking for a law firm with an understanding of the construction industry? Kelly M. Davis & Associates experience includes home inspections, construction contracts, disputes with builders, and helping subcontractors or vendors that have not been paid for their services. For more information, you may visit www.kmdalegal.com or you may call 972-434-8009. That's 972-434-8009.
KMDA's principal office is located in Louisville, Texas.
Fort Worth Lighting, serving the building professional in Parker, Wise, Palo Pinto, and surrounding counties. Services include planned takeoff, site walkthrough, and delivery. For an appointment with a Fort Worth Lighting consultant, the number is 817-597-6320, or the website is fortworthlighting.com. Again, it's 817-597-6320 for Fort Worth Lighting.
Alamo Appliance, 100 South Riverside Drive in Fort Worth, has been dedicated to serving your needs in kitchen appliances for over 35 years. They offer JennAir, KitchenAid, Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and many others. Their experienced sales staff will help you make the right decisions at the right time. That's Alamo Appliance, 817-531-2701. Once again, that's Alamo Appliance, 817-531-2701.
Gibson Home Builders Incorporated, 2401 Zion Hill Road, Weatherford, Texas, 682-429-2116. We specialize in homes to suit each and every individual that expects special attention. We help design, finance, and close on every home we build. We use green building techniques in all of our homes. You can contact Jim at masterbuildershow.com. Gibson Home Builders Incorporated, Weatherford, 682-429-2116. Welcome back to the Master Builder Show. I am your host, Jim Gibson. Today's show is sponsored by the First National Bank of Weatherford. We're talking about building playhouses for Casa, being registered as a builder, education that is pretty well necessary and now mandatory by the state of Texas for all builders. And we just got through taking our ethics course here last week, correct? And
we're all very ethical.
We're all very ethical. And,
hopefully you were before that.
We were, but now we know we're ethical.
They didn't teach me a thing.
Very good.
Well, we to get my graduate master and to get your certified graduate builder, you had to take an ethics course and you had to sign a code of ethics.
If there's someone out there that wants to join all these organizations, what do they need to do? Phone number and stuff like that.
Well, there's a membership drive going on right now.
Correct.
And if you are a builder for the Greater Fort Worth Builders Association, of which Parker County Builders Association is a chapter of.
Correct.
And you can either go to the fortworthbuilders.org website, and the application is right there. Be sure and put down that the Parker County Peach Pits team is who you want to join. That's our team out here in Parker County. And
does what? The Peach Pits.
The Peach Pits, yeah. It's kind of a Parker
it's our
County
membership drive team.
Right.
Yeah, just put down Jim Gibson.
Julie Laughlin. Any one of these guys, actually, you can go to fortworthbuilders.org, or you can call me at 817-599-6330, and I can get you information on how to join. This is not just builders. This is also any associate, anybody that's involved with building, wants to be connected with building, painting, plumbing, insurance.
Yeah, this is a good way. I mean, builders buy a lot of products from a lot of people, and this is a good way to connect and network with builders in your area. And
we have a monthly luncheon
right.
where you can be a speaker. You sponsor the luncheon, and you can come and you can present your materials or your what you do, and really network with the builders and with other associates.
Luncheon is the second Thursday of every month, and it's usually at Los Vaqueros down here in Willow Park.
From noon to 1?
From noon to 1.
Right.
And is it a free lunch?
Well, it's if you don't RSVP, then it's $10, and it's $10 for non-members. But if you're a guest of a builder or an associate, you can get in free. If whoever
running about 100 people at a luncheon,
right, and
that's outstanding.
Actually, this coming April 24th, I believe it is, we've got a business after hours at First National Bank of Weatherford. So thank you, First National Bank.
And who's that for?
That is for all of the Builders Association, all of the members. And if you want to come and check out what it is we do in networking, then come to First National Bank of Weatherford. And
normally they're 5 to 7.
5 to 7, and I believe we're going to have some dinner there and a few door prizes. So
nice.
We should have a pretty good time.
And that's someplace for a new builder in the area to
right.
get acquainted, find out about education
and
registration if you're new in the state and haven't heard
right.
that one.
And you can certainly join at the event. You can come and join at the event. In fact, I'm one of the last people that joined at the Fort Worth Builders Association. There's a builder's pot that we always draw for, and I believe he won the $5,000 builder's pot the night that he joined.
Wow.
So
he's good for the next 5 years. Yeah. We've also got the Parker County Builders Association golf tournament coming up.
Yes, we do. Coming up April 21st. It's a Monday. We have the Parker County Builders Association golf tournament, and that benefits our education scholarship. This is the 4th year that we're going to be offering scholarships. This year we have 6 Parker County youth that have received a $2,500 scholarship each. And this is a scholarship that you can earn every year. So we've got some of the boys that this will be their 4th year to get a scholarship. Actually, Austin Nichols, that's Sheldon Nichols' son at Weatherford National Bank, this will be his 4th year to earn the scholarship. So we have really enjoyed watching him go through the landscape architecture program at Texas Tech.
It has to be in a related industry.
A construction-related industry. Excellent. And if you can write us a paper on why your major is construction-related, then we will certainly take that into consideration.
Excellent.
And the golf tournament is going to be out at Sugar Tree this year.
Sugar Tree. The tee-off time is 1 o'clock. Come at 12 and register. You can also get registration forms at the fortworthbuilders.org, or you can call myself at 817-599-6330, and I can get you a form to play out there.
Very good. Clint, why don't you tell everybody out there how to get in touch with you, if they and what you do. What do you do?
Well, my name's Clint Jarrett with CJ Construction. We mostly do remodeling, and outdoor kitchen areas have gotten real popular. We'd like to do a lot of those, and a few custom homes here and there. And if you'd like, you can give me a call at 817-597-0122, and that's Clint Jarrett with CJ Construction.
Mark.
Mark Farmer Custom Homes. We do a few custom homes a year by design so that we can spend the time and attention to each of our customers that we feel they're due. I'd like to encourage everybody out there. We've been talking about the TRCC and Parker County members, and I'd like to encourage everybody out there to be sure and ask their builder the tough questions. It's worth doing.
Right.
That's great.
Andrew.
It's Andrew Adami. My phone number is 817-266-1029. You can also go to our website at adamicustomhomes.com and view our homes and how to contact us there as well.
Julie
Laughlin Home Builders, and our website is laughlinhomebuilders.com. Telephone number 817-599-6330.
All right. Next is going to be Mac Davis with MHD Construction.
Mac Davis at MHD Construction, 817-235-1780.
All right. Looks like we're going to go to our legal segment now. This is going to be Kelly M. Davis, attorney at law, and she'll be talking about TRCC. We'll be probably monthly or something like that.
Special information, legal information.
This is a lot of good information on here, so we'll talk to you next Tuesday.
Thank you.
Are right here in Parker County. Hello, everyone. This is Lynn Bearden, president of First National Bank of Weatherford. Our lenders believe your family deserves the best when it comes to your dream home. First National Bank is proud to support the Master Builder Show on QXFM. First National Bank in Weatherford has been building homes in Parker County since 1880. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Are you having a construction-related issue? Do you need a construction attorney? If so, you may call the law firm of Kelly M. Davis and Associates. Kelly's family background in the construction industry has led to her focus in construction litigation, with over 9 years of experience practicing construction law in and around the metro area. For more information, you may visit www.kmdalegal.com, or you may call 972-434-8009. That's 972-434-8009. KMDA's principal office is located in Louisville, Texas.
Alamo Appliance, 100 South Riverside Drive in Fort Worth, has been dedicated to serving your needs in kitchen appliances for over 35 years. They offer Genair, KitchenAid, Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and many others. Their experienced sales staff will help you make the right decisions at the right time. That's Alamo Appliance, 817-531-2701. Once again, that's Alamo Appliance, 817-531-2701.
Gibson Home Builders Incorporated, 2401 Zion Hill Road, Weatherford, Texas, 682-429-2116. We specialize in homes to suit each and every individual that expects special attention. We help design, finance, and close on every home we build. We use green building techniques in all of our homes. You can contact Jim at masterbuildershow.com. Gibson Home Builders Incorporated, Weatherford, 682-429-2116.
Good morning. I want to thank Gibson Home Builders and Jim and Jean Gibson for having me on the show today. My name is Kelly Davis, and I own a local law firm that concentrates in construction and business litigation issues. Having been raised around the construction industry, these issues have naturally interested me. I've been invited on the show today to talk to you a little bit more about the Texas Residential Construction Commission, also known as the TRCC. For those of you who do not know, the TRCC became effective September 1st, 2003. While the TRCC has been around for many years, substantial changes were made in this act that governs the TRCC in 2007, and they became effective in September 1st, 2007. The TRCC was created to have quite a few functions, but basically they were to register the builders and the remodelers, to register the new home construction and remodeling projects, to administer a dispute resolution process for post-construction building disputes between homeowners, builders, and remodelers, and to develop and implement statewide minimum warranties and performance standards. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of go through these 4 functions and tell everybody how it relates to you, the consumer, the remodeler, or the builder even. The first one is the registration. The TRCC does require registration of all of their builders. It used to be in Texas that there was no governing entity over builders, and we really had no clue how many builders were out in Texas and whether or not they had been in any trouble before or anything like that. So the TRCC came up with a system to register all of their builders. Now, a builder or a remodeler may not construct new homes or engage in remodeling projects that change the living area of the home if it costs more than $10,000 for interior renovations. They can't do this without first registering with the commission. In addition to actually registering the builder, the TRCC requires that each home actually be registered. So if you're out there and you're having a home being built by a builder, the builder is required to have your individual home registered with the TRCC. The second thing that the TRCC does, and it's a huge part of what they do, is dispute resolution. I think that everyone's probably been familiar with all the litigation that has gone on between builders and homeowners and the like. This dispute resolution process was created to try to simplify these matters and keep everyone going to the courthouse. So the state's inspection process, formerly referred to as the state-sponsored inspection and dispute resolution process, which most people call SIRP, S-I-R-P, allows a homeowner or a builder to obtain a neutral, professional review of alleged post-construction defects. So after your home is built, if you think that you have some type of defect, you're allowed to go through the dispute resolution process. A SIRP complaint actually must be filed and heard before a homeowner can initiate legal action on any post-construction defect. This is really new in Texas. It used to be that it was a voluntary type of dispute resolution service, but now you have to go through it in order to be able to go through litigation. The dispute resolution is pretty lengthy as far as how many steps you have to go through, but it's not exactly hard. Basically, what you have to do as a homeowner is you have to give a 30-day written notice to the builder. You have to be very specific as to what it is that your problem is and how it is that you want it to be fixed. If the builder fails to respond or if you're not able to work it out with the builder, at that point you have to go submit a SIRP form with the TRCC and you have to give them the inspection fee. What the TRCC does is they have a list of third-party inspectors that they use to appoint someone to come and view the construction defect that you are alleging in your house. The third-party inspector comes out and he inspects what the complaint is, and the builder is notified of the process and the builder is present as well. The inspector then renders a report to the TRCC and to the homeowner and to the builder, and the TRCC determines what it is that the inspector is, what their findings are and what their recommendations are. Either party may appeal this process. If they're not happy with what the inspector said or they perhaps thought the inspector missed something, you can go and appeal it. If there is an appeal, so basically the Commission Appeals Panel conducts a review of the third-party inspector's initial findings and issues its written findings. After final unappealable report has been issued by the TRCC, at that point is when a builder may make a written offer of settlement to the homeowner to repair the construction defect. If the offer is made, the homeowner may either accept the offer, or if for some reason they consider the builder's offer to be unreasonable, the homeowner may notify the builder and shall provide in detail any reasonable. The homeowner may either accept the offer from the builder, or if they consider the offer to be unreasonable, the homeowner has to notify the builder and shall provide in detail any reasons the homeowner finds the offer to be unreasonable. No later than the 10th day after the date that the builder actually receives the written response from the homeowner, the builder may make a supplemental written offer of settlement. Basically, it kind of goes backwards and forwards a few times until either you work it out or until there's a stalemate. And if there's a stalemate, then at that point, the homeowner has the right to go and file the litigation. If the builder's offer is accepted, at that point, the TRCC sends the same inspector out to do a re-inspection of the house after the builder has made the repairs. If the repairs still need some work, the builder has the opportunity to continue to make repairs at that point. One of the things that I think a lot of people don't understand about this process is that if for some reason you do end up in litigation, the inspector report that is used through the TRCC is actually a report that will be used in litigation. Whoever the report is in favor of, that point, that particular person can call the inspector as a witness, and it becomes something that we call in law a rebuttable presumption, which means that it's presumed in court that the inspector is right in what their findings are and what it is that they recommended the builder to do. And for a party to overcome that presumption, it's pretty difficult. The last thing I wanted to talk to you today was about warranties. The TRCC adopted a set of limited warranties in building and performance standards. There's a lot of confusion going on right now as to what it is that builders are required to do to warranty houses. A lot of builders are selling this as something that they are doing over and above what most builders do. That really isn't what the case is. The TRCC requires that the builders have a 1-year workmanship and materials warranty, a 2-year mechanical and delivery system warranty, and a 10-year structural warranty, and a warranty for habitability. So these are required throughout every builder of the state of Texas. There's different ways they can deliver it. They can either warranty it personally through their company, or they can have a third-party warranty company do everything after the 2 years. They also created some performance standards, which I think is very interesting. There used to be a lot of problems with what was considered to be a reasonable defect, what was considered to be normal in the building process, and the TRCC has made a lot of effort to try to. The other thing that I think that is important that the TRCC did is they have created a set of performance standards to provide objective minimum standards that every home be built or remodeled in Texas must meet. This is important for both the builders and the homeowners because now there's no question as to what the standards are. In every case, the minimum standards and warranties are more stringent than those required by the Federal Department of Housing and the Urban Development Standards. These standards were created with input from both consumers, builders, remodelers, suppliers, as well as inspectors, warranty companies, that type of thing. And so now there's no question as to whether or not if there's a defect in a house. They actually have standards that are reviewed to determine whether or not there's a defect in accordance to the TRCC standards. Next time I'm on the air, I will be talking more thoroughly about the mechanics lien process, how to file them and how to fight them. I appreciate your time today, and if you need to contact me, call 972-434-8009. Otherwise, visit us on the web at www.kmdalegal.com. See you soon.